Yo, 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 yo. What is up, Family Legacy Funding Squad? Welcome back to another video. Appreciate you guys hopping on, taking the time to check this out. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to 2x your funding. So the way we do this is we're going to be leveraging business partners to maximize the funding. This is going to be super huge for you guys. Little background on me is just for myself, I've gotten over 300K at 0% interest business credit to invest in Airbnbs and fix and flips. If you have a business partner, literally that 300K number could go to 600K, if we're investing in more deals together. So lots of fun stuff we're going to be talking. This is going to be a pretty quick one, but let's get into it, guys. Now, here's the agenda. Why is this important to leverage the business partners? How are most business partners getting funding? And then how are we actually going to maximize the funding with that partner? So let's get into it. So let's talk about the why. Why is this important? We're going to be able to 2x your funding. Duh, right? Pretty straightforward. It's in the title. That's why we're here. Now, make sure though to stick to the very end because I have some important disclaimers before implementing this game plan. Not knowing these can completely backfire and screw you over in the long run. So make sure to stick to the very end. Now, let's talk about this. So here's how most business partners are going out seeking funding, right? And this is a mistake I've done too with my old business partner, Xavier, right? We had a company called Naya Onim at the time. We had two partners. There's me and him, 50-50 on the LLC. Now, there's nothing wrong with 50-50 partnerships. Both are, official members and in writing are both equally responsible for the debt and profits. However, we are leaving tons of money on the table when it comes to being able to get more funding. And let me kind of walk you guys through how this works. So real quick is you only want to do this strategy I'm about to walk you through if and only if you 1000% trust your partner and want to maximize your funding. If you want to do that, then do this instead. So instead of you guys both being 50-50 on the LLC, each partner goes out and sets up their own LLC where they own 100%. So I own 100%, the business partner will own 100% of their LLC, right? Next, each partner is going to go out and apply for funding on their own. So they're going to apply all the strategies and techniques that we teach in this Facebook group and community and these course modules. You guys are going to apply that to be able to go out and get, 100, 200, 300K, whatever in funding that you guys need. And then what's going to happen is one business, so you're going to use it for the one business they're actually using it for. So that's going to be like the operating LLC, right? The other LLC is just going to be used just strictly for funding. So kind of think of that as like a holding company. The other one could be for funding, and the other one is for the actual business activity, right? We get 100K here, we get 100K here. Now we have 200K total. We're going to put the 100K, stack that with the operating business. Now we have a total of 200K to play with, right? Now, here's the thing though, is now that we've doubled up our LLC, this is why it's important to each have your own LLC is because some banks, if there's a partner involved in the LLC, is they'll split the funds between both partners. So something me and Xavier realized when we were doing Naya Onim, like, for example, like, let's say, I think we got approved for like a 20K card over at Wells Fargo, right? But we were both partners on it. What they did is they split 10K to me, 10K to him, right? Versus, if we did the 100% LLC ownership each, I would have got 20K. He would have got 20K. Now that's 40K total that we could have played with, right? Simple math, right? So from there, the other thing too is if there is a partner in the LLC, sometimes they'll require looking at the partner's credit and information as well. And what that means is there's just going to be more paperwork and can cause them to look deeper into financials and make you kind of jump through more hoops. You can still probably get funded, but if we can smooth out that process, the easier the better. The other thing too is if you have good credit and your business partner has crappy credit, that might be something they might consider, and that could hold you back. So, you don't want each other dragging each other down, right? Now, let's talk about this super important disclaimer. So you only want to do this with someone you trust heavily. So for an example, like your wife or husband. And the reason being is, with two different LLCs and people's name on what you're responsible for, it could get kind of messy. I'll show you an example here, right? So a potential problem that can arise is if the husband's LLC is the operating business, the one that's actually doing all the business, and it's in his name, and let's say the wife's LLC was just used for funding, and all the debt was in her name on that one as well, and let's just say they break up or have a falling out, an issue that maybe arise is who's going to be responsible for the debts and profits if one or the other was in separate names, right? So what we would do here is, that's why you want to trust somebody. If this is somebody you just met online, don't I wouldn't necessarily go into business with somebody if you don't haven't done your due diligence with them. But that's just a potential problem that could arise if you guys both have different LLCs. Um, and you don't have anything in paper where it's just like, okay, I got 100K and we're putting it into this business. You want to make sure there's something there in writing where, yes, my name might not be on the LLC, but we're still splitting these profits and still responsible for each other's debt. So, I'm not an attorney by any means. I'm the funding guy, but I'm sure there's something you can put in writing. Just, invest the cash it takes to hire the attorney to just draft something up. It shouldn't be anything super expensive. But just by investing in that, it's going to save you tons of potential money down the line if something were to fall apart, or just kind of give you that reassurance that you won't have to worry about that. It's almost kind of like a prenup, right? For as business owners, I'm gonna take 50, you take 50-50 too as well, right? So you guys are both in it together. But that's basically it. This one's a pretty short one. So thank you guys for lending me your eyes, ears, and attention. As usual, we love dropping tons of value for you guys. We're going to be teaching you guys, everything you need to know to set yourself up for funding. Now, if your FICO score is already above a 700 and you're ready to shortcut your funding journey and start purchasing properties or invest in other businesses with as little cash out of pocket, then comment the word ready and we'll see how we can help you guys out. We do done for you credit repair. We have done for you funding where we don't charge anything on the front end. We just charge a small commission on the back end after we get you guys funded and show you guys this works. And then we also do one-on-one coaching. But if this is something you guys are interested, comment the word ready. But other than that, again, thank you guys for lending your eyes, ears, and attention. As usual, peace out. Much love. Stay beautiful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.